Yeah.
Great. Go ahead.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jesse Cloud, and I'd like to start off with a question. Have you ever wondered why music is in movies and TV shows, or how it's able to affect how we feel so greatly? Well, if you have, you're not alone, because I have too, and I decided to take this project to research more about how and why. So, before we get into my research, I'd like to talk a little bit about me. I, like many others, have enjoyed music my entire life and have found it to be with all my most prized memories. From time spending with my friends at their house, just messing around with their instruments, to the car trips I would take with my father. Sometimes we would go to Maine and we'd spend a total of 8 hours driving in a day, and we'd listen to our favorite music. So I've, so music's been with me my entire life, and I've grown a great admiration for it. Because of this admiration, I have attempted to learn 2 instruments before in my life. I've attempted to learn how to play the drums when I was little. When I started to learn the drums, I had a hard time and I ended up giving up. And then the second instrument I tried to learn was I tried to learn how to play the piano. The piano I found was very fun and I enjoyed it a lot, but once the music teacher started to try to teach me about all the different keys and the different notes and how to read a music sheet, I ended up getting very frustrated and not wanting to continue. And so I ended up giving up after only a month or two. With these failures in mind, I have been hesitant to start a new instrument in the last few years of my life. So I was very hesitant for a while. But because of this project, I was thinking what would be a great way to socialize with the community and build better friendships and bonds. And I realized that I have had a great time with music, and if I give it a better chance, maybe I can develop that. And so I decided to learn how to play the guitar to build upon my relationships and give to the community. So why is music important? Um, Music is important for several reasons. Music influences us in many ways. It influences our mood, our behavior, it can influence our body, and it's very important for many aspects of our life. Sorry. It's a great way to cope with stress. Learning an instrument can be a great distraction, or even just listening to music can be a great way when you're stressed out and you just need to take a little break. And it will be a great way to reduce stress. It's also a great way to build bonds with friends or make new friends, because sharing a common passion is something you can share and build the origin to a new relationship or build a better one. What I found during my research. Now, I found out many interesting and intriguing facts during my research, but it influences our mind, body, and behavior. That is something I found on almost everywhere I looked for my research. I also found it affects our mood, concentration, it helps with reducing stress, relaxing, and more. It also affects us physically. It affects our blood pressure, heart rate, breathing, and temperature, depending on the type of rhythm you're listening to. A song with a fast rhythm might increase your heart rate, whereas a song with a slower rhythm might decrease it. Because of these benefits, without the toxic, harmful side effects, there's something called music therapy, which is used to help people. It is used by trained therapists who use music to help others. According to the School of Music, the use of music therapy can better improve and optimize the ability of college students to eliminate bad emotions so as to help students develop a healthy psychological state. And according to Deakin University, it affects everyone differently. Music and technologies also help kids with autism and other social disabilities, and is found to be incredibly beneficial for developing their communication and socialization abilities. Setting goals and achieving them. Setting goals is a great thing. Setting a goal is a very valuable experience, and you can take a lot away from it. From the challenge to get there to the relief and the enjoyment knowing you achieved them at the end. This year we've all had a lot going on, and it's been very challenging to achieve some of these goals due to COVID. But it's a great but learning to play an instrument is a great outlet for relieving stress and other tensions in your life. Finding the time to play can be very challenging, but if you manage your time well, you can find time. And with guitar being such a versatile instrument, it's a great instrument to learn, because you can bring it almost anywhere, and you can learn it very easily with YouTube or other apps. Socializing by collaborative learning. You have to learn a lot from others by socializing. Your friends, you have to reach out to friends and others, and you can build great relationships with new people and strengthen your friendships by communicating with them. And it can be very challenging working with your friends, but it's also a very rewarding system if you do succeed. Socializing by sharing. Being outside of your comfort zone is a challenge that you're overcoming by playing for others. It can be very nerve-wracking playing for your first time for a group of new people, but it can also be very exciting when you're doing it. Being in an accepting and welcoming community is also a great thing to do, because getting the support you need to influence you to continue to play more and get better is very beneficial. And even professionals or people who've been playing for decades recommend it for almost any level, as you might find out things you would have never thought of before. You can also boost your mood by playing and listening to music. Playing and listening to music is a great way to feel better about yourself and to cheer your mood. If you're feeling sad, it's a great way to just distract yourself and focus on playing a song for an hour or two. Learning to play an instrument improves motor function. It is used for people who have had their motor functions impaired sometimes because it's so beneficial. It also allows for a deeper connection with others. By having a common interest and a passion that you can share, you're able to really bond with others in a way you might not have before. It is also a way to distract you from the stress of life. And you can really take a break from work or any other challenges you are facing. The takeaway. Some people might think it's difficult to learn an instrument or they don't have the time, and that's not true. If you take the time, if you manage your time, you can find it in reason to do. Setting a goal can be very rewarding, and you can feel great once you've done it. And it's a great thing to do, so you should. By learning to play, we can enhance our lives and better our friendships, and our community. Thank you.
Jesse, did you learn to play any songs all the way through over the semester?
I did. My inspiration for my song was from the game The Last of Us. I just found it a very deep game, and when I was talking to my friend about it, he actually shared the song from the main game. And I thought the song was great, and that was really kind of what inspired me to do this project.
Awesome. Does anybody else have any questions for Jesse? No? Nice job, hon. Thank you.